Hey, day 45. Hey, what are you doing today? I've noticed a lot of sunny days. I'm never out here in the rain. Well, we've had a couple rain, but it's funny because I was looking at the videos the other day. I was like, man, every one of those days looks beautiful, nice days. But anyway, it's day 45, and it was getting kind of late in the afternoon, and I've noticed that if I don't do the video early enough, then the day could potentially get away from me, and then I make one of these quick little videos where I don't really talk about anything or say much, and I kind of don't like that. So I didn't really have anything planned or anything. Wasn't the right timing or anything like that. I just said just go out there, make the video for the day, and get it going. So maybe I should talk about that sometimes it doesn't feel like the right time, or sometimes it doesn't have the right focus, or but it's a matter of getting myself to do it on a regular basis, getting myself to continue everything, getting myself to maintain everything. And it really does. Everything kind of bounces off everything else with the way that I've got things set up with my my goals, my daily routines, things that I need to be doing every day. I have my little list of things that I need to check off, make sure I've done it for the day. One of them is this, and it's one of those things where I know that all these small components make the larger component so much stronger. What I mean by that is, if I just set out to go on a diet or change the way I was eating, and that was it, that was the one point, it's very easy to get have an issue with the diet and kind of fall off, and then lose faith in it, lose interest, and then it goes by the wayside. However, if I tie all those things into one larger piece, where as long as I'm doing it every day, maintaining all the elements, then if one small element goes bad for a day, or if I lose touch with that side of things, I have everything else that's forces me to come back in. So but the video is one of those things, the eating right is one of those things, the running is one of those things, the studying, the motivation, they all work together, and they all kind of feed off each other and make the one whole much stronger. So even though the timing's not right to make the video, just kind of go out there and do it. And sometimes I can see that in life too. If it may not be the right time to do something, but just a matter of doing it. And another little spin-off that came off this, and I was talking about it a few days ago. And this is going to be a hodgepodge of jumbled mesh because my brain is just going to be working as I'm talking. But I had mentioned that I kind of wanted to put myself in situations that made me uncomfortable to make myself a little bit stronger. And that in itself is kind of motivating. Things that I may not want to do with my job, or things that I may not want to do with what I'm pursuing. Something as simple as making a phone call to somebody. Now it's on my list of, hey, let's do something uncomfortable, make this phone call. So it's an interesting perspective that's kind of kicked in as a side note. But in order for me to grow, I know that I need to put myself through a different series of situations. I need to also, that comes into the self-observation, and watch how I react and watch how I handle those situations, analyze those situations, see what I can take from it, what I can learn from it, see what I can change about myself, things that don't appeal to me, things that do appeal to me, and make myself stronger. So that's that. There was one other thing that was kind of on the back of my mind that I wanted to talk about today. Drawing a blank. Let's hold on for just 1 second. Okay, I got it. I was thinking today, some of what I'm reading or listening to being read, or what I'm studying. Some of the business or motivation that also incorporates lessons from history and historical lessons. Also, one of my weekly things is that I study a successful person. just for any information, because we can find I can find information in anything. And sometimes the best information comes from unexpected places. So one of my weekly things, on one of my days, the goal comes up, or the checkbox comes up, where I need to study a successful person. And last few that I've kind of delved into were from the Industrial Revolution, and it got me thinking of what a amazing time that must have been to have been in the right attitude, have been in the right position, have been in the have the right mental capacity to be successful in that time. I mean, such huge changes, and that was kind of like one of those things. Not so much I wish I could have been there kind of thing, but a little bit envious of the big changes. And then I stopped and I thought about it, like, wow, I mean, of all the changes in the world right now, is without a doubt the most intense. I mean, this whole technology boom, every second of every day is something new and something different, and it's changing that quick. I mean, it's much faster, much more intense, much more in depth than the Industrial Revolution that anybody could have ever even contemplated at that time. I mean, now you turn on a device and you look at something or you read something online, and tomorrow it's old news, and there's something that's even more mind-blowing. It's just one thing after another. So doing with what I've done, what I've sort of incorporated with some of the mental, the brain exercises that I've done, where trying to create a creative outlook in my brain. The biggest one right now is just taking the 15 minutes every day and just jotting down any idea that comes into my head of a product or service that could be sellable as a startup kind of thing, and just doing that every day, 15 minutes. What it's done is now my brain is energized like that, just like working out. When you run, your legs start to have a little bit more bounce. Well, working out my mind like that, now my mind has a little bit more bounce, and I'm starting to see things, and it's focusing my brain into thinking that way, and to looking at different ideas will come to me just randomly throughout the day, and I'll stop and I'll put them on the list as well. And then I go over that list at different times, just kind of looking, and those ideas, no matter how silly or random they are, those ideas might spawn something else. And then what I'm waiting for is the one idea where I decide, this is the one that I really want to begin investing some time and investing some money in. Right now I've got a hodgepodge of 50 strong potentials, but I want the one that's just takes over my whole spirit, my whole desire, just feeds in something I can feed off of, and just take it and run with it and have that energy. I think that's a big element for me, as far as actually completing something, is to have that drive, that energy, that love for whatever it is that I'm going to end up doing. So but I just want to comment on that. What an amazing time we live in, and it's up to each and every one of us, anybody, if they want to put their mind in the right frame of mind. I believe that anybody, if they actively decided to start seeking out some way to become a part of this mass transition that we're going through, if enough time is invested, enough information is taken in, they're inevitably going to find that thing that fits, that works for them, and that lets them take that next step forward. So I'm excited about that. It's day 45, and I can still feel that there's something there. I'm making the progress. I'm staying focused, and that's I mentioned that quite a few times. That's the biggest thing, I think, is just making a point of maintaining the energy, maintaining the level, and different things are coming to me, and different outlets are opening up, different aspects of learning are opening up, and it's day by day, stronger, and then it's nice to have the running to fall back on, just to kind of as a gauge to see how much stronger I'm getting. I can see physically, I can feel mentally, I can feel spiritually. And it's all just a graduation, graduating every day, graduating. Day 45, pretty soon it'll be day 145. It's where will I be then? 245, 345. Those are a lot of days. That's a lot of time. As long as I can stay focused, stay charged, stay energized, continue to learn things, I mean, it's the possibilities are endless. So still excited, still moving forward. Just a quick video for the day 45. Hey, what are you doing today? Thanks.